Hi everybody, welcome back and thanks for watching all our videos. We're having a heck of a time here making all these custom cars from Pixar. If you're following along, we got Ramon here painted as All American USA. This guy here is Pile Up. This is Taco, High Impact, Sigglers, the Hulk, and this is going to be Thor in a little while. This is the original Chester Whipple filter, but if you watched our video a little while ago, I made my own Chester Whipple filter from a Lightning McQueen. Even got the number 15 in there. I painted it primer gray first, then I put brown paint and dipped them in sand. And there we have Lightning McQueen wearing Doc Hudson colors, and Lightning McQueen wearing Cruz Ramirez colors. Okay, now we got a whole bunch of these cars all made up, and here's Primer McQueen, all ready to go. And back here we got some zebra cars recommended by people. Zebra Sir Miles Axelrod, Zebra Mater, and somewhere Zebra Chick Hicks. See him? He's pretty cool. And back here we got Mac as primer. Now, someone keeps asking me to paint Mac the same color as Cruz. What do you think? Send me a comment if you want me to paint Mac Cruz colors. One guy really wants it, so I may have to do it because he keeps asking me. And back here, if you didn't see it already, it's Miss Fritter wearing zebra colors on one side and rainbow on the other. And this is actually Rainbow Fillmore. And what else do we have here, folks? Oh, there's a nice plane. This is actually Dusty from Disney Planes, and he's painted the same color as Doc Hudson. Someone wanted me to paint Doc Hudson the same color as Lightning. I didn't want to do that, but I might do it eventually. Of course, there's Flo. If you hadn't seen her already, that's Transylvania Flo. She's all set for Halloween. And Scary Mater. Remember him? Okay, folks, what we're going to do today is I'm going to take, well, this is actually Thor. This is Thor's Hot Wheels car, and I'm going to paint it all silver with black wheels and red on the back. And this is what I'm using for Thor. This is a Hot Wheels car. I took the thing off the roof and I made it into wings. I'm going to paint the whole thing silver right now, and then I'm going to paint some red in here and some black along where the lights are, and some blue right here in the front. So let's get our gray paint out first, or our silver paint. We'll paint the whole car silver. Okay, here we go. We're all set to paint our Thor car primer gray, which is actually like silver. And I don't want to get in the back because the back looks pretty good as it is. And I painted around the windshield because there's one spot on the windshield of Thor's car that's kind of got a V shape in it. So I cut a little bit of a green tape around that so I can make a nice design on the engine hood. I mean on the windshield. Okay, here goes. Got to cover this whole thing silver. I'll come back later and paint the doors black, of course. And I'm going to paint the tires and wheels black in a few minutes too, because they're black on that car. I saw several pictures of it, and some of them are black, some of them have a silver stripe on them, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to go with black and make sure that works out well. Okay, I'm going to cover everything here. Primer gray. It's funny how the primer gray I use on all the Pixar cars actually matches the primer gray I'm using on this, but it's actually silver. So I'll put 2 coats of silver on this guy. It's actually the same paint, in case you're wondering, but it looks like primer gray too. Okay, that's coming pretty good. I'll paint the whole thing gray, and then I'll come back later and paint the red on it and the black. These wings came really good. They're little fins I glued onto the back just to make this particular car. It's pretty neat. Okay, now I know his look a bit different, but I can't find a Thor car anywhere where I live, so I have to make my own, or a close approximation to it. Okay, it looks good. Wow, nice. This is going to be pretty good when it's done. I'll put 2 coats on it for sure, and then I'll come back and, well, it'll take a while to finish because I have to put red on it and some more black. Paint this whole thing here silver. I can't do the windows because on Thor's car the windows are actually exposed. So did you like my video of Chester Whipple filter? That came really good. That was one of my best, I think, so far, where I painted, I made Chester out of Lightning McQueen and dipped him in sand. Came really nice. Okay, only one little bit left here. And careful. One thing with this car, there's no number on the door anyway. Nice, this is working out really well. Okay, now the back. Now, thank you very much, guys, for sending in all the suggestions. I'm getting them all. I'm reading them all. I can't do some of them. I don't. Someone keeps telling me to do some car I never heard of before. I don't know what that is. Brosnik or something. I don't know what it is. But anyway, it's in the comments. If you guys know what it is, read the comments and reply for me because I had no clue. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to leave that first coat dry. No, actually, I'm going to put some black on the wheels right now first. Yeah, I got to blacken the wheels right out. Extra brush and I'll cover the wheels up. It's gonna look pretty mean when it's done. Have you guys seen the movie? The Thor movie? It's just come out this weekend. It's one of the top movies this week, I think. There, yeah, my friend sent me a message and said, do Thor, do Thor. I said, I don't have Thor, make one, he said. I said, okay, good. Wow, that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna leave that dry and put a second coat on in a little while, and then we'll be able to work on the doors and stuff. Okay, that first coat's pretty dry now, so I'm gonna put the second coat on to get it nice and rich silver before I put the red and the black doors on. And the fins went really good. Just trying to make sure I don't get any in the back, like I was saying before. And it should look pretty good. Look at lots of paint. Like I said, the paint's only cheap. It's at the dollar store. It's only $1 for each pack. It's like a hobby section in the dollar store. You can get paint brushes, and all that stuff. Very cheap. And you can paint any one of your cars you want. There's one guy want me to say his name is Lego Dave or something like that there. I'll have to look up later. Just 1 second. I'll get it the next section of the video. I'll put it in. But it's a shout out to Dave. He's always sending me ideas. Well, I mean to Lego guy. I'll tell you what it is in a few minutes. Okay. And like I said, there's a little notch on his windshield. Like I'll show you here again, so I know what I mean. See right here? I had to put tape on. I don't use tape much anymore, but I had to use tape this time just to make sure. Okay. And again, guys, I'll say this over and over again. Thanks for watching the videos. It makes a big difference. You guys give me all kinds of ideas and suggestions, and sometimes they pop out of the blue. Like somebody will say something, and I say, oh, I can do that. And sometimes I say, I can't do that. So I do have another car I'm going to do pretty soon. It's called T-Bone. I'm doing T-Bone. I got the car all ready for that, so stay tuned. That's going to be done soon. And any more crazy suggestions for the Demolition Derby, Bill, I think, is one of them. I might be able to do him, but one I can't do, not Jimbo, I can't do pushover. Look at him. He got teeth all around his wheel. I can't do that. So I'm going to pass on doing pushover. And I'm probably going to pass on doing blind spot. He's a station wagon. It looks like this is the King's car. I may have to pass on that too. Okay, folks, I'm going to leave that dry. And maybe actually put a third coat on once this is dry to make sure it's completely beautiful silver before I start adding the other colors on. There, leave that dry. Okay, so far Thor's car is looking pretty good. I'm going to put some red now right around the back. Probably have to put 2 coats of red on there too. Right around here. Around the whole thing. It's coming really good so far with 2 coats of silver on it, silver gray. It's really good. I'd love to paint the fins a different color, but that's not what the car looks like, so I have to leave them silver. That looks nice. I'm going to paint the whole top here where the engine is red. This is wicked. What do you think, guys? Should I be doing other cars besides Pixar, or just stick with the Pixar cars? If you're still here watching, let me know, because I like doing whatever is popular, right? Obviously, so. Hey, that came nice. Jeez, that's good. I'll put another coat on later. And I got the doors. They have to be black on each side. I'll be very careful with the doors here. I don't want to get any paint on the windows. Very good. It's a nice looking car, whatever it is. Wow. Okay. I still have to figure out what to do with the front. There's a sort of a square box in the front of Thor's car. I don't know what it is, but maybe somebody can tell me if they know. Well, I'm gonna take a chance and start right here and go down. Way better. Hey, look at that. Now the other side, okay. That was pretty tricky. I hope I can do this side just as good as that. Without screwing up. I'll try my best. Like I said, guys, keep sending the suggestions in the comments. I read them all, and I reply to most of them with a thumbs up or an answer. If I can make it, I make it. I like some of the ideas are great, and I can't do all of them, obviously, but I'm getting lots of them done. Just keep them coming, whatever you can think of. Oh yeah, I forgot the guy's name. Darn it, the Lego guy. He told me to say his name, and I forgot it. It's upstairs on the phone. I should make a list. If you want a shout out, let me know, and I'll say it sometime. Wow, it looks nice. Perfect. Geez, that came really nice. Okay, and there's a little spot I missed on the back here in red. I'll put some more red on. Okay, we'll leave this dry and come back and put another coat of red on, and then I'll peel off the windshield. Okay, that coat of paint has dried pretty good. I'm going to put some more red on the engine again and get that nice and bright. Top of the engine. Now, I don't know what Thor's car has for an engine. Somebody might know. Send me in the comments. And I'll see if I can enter that in there. Good. That looks great. Okay. That's all I'm going to do with the engine. Is beautiful red. That came really nice, folks. Check that out. And it looks very similar to what Thor's engine cover looks like in the back. And the doors came great. I'll touch up a little more black paint on the doors. Maybe I'll make it a little darker. Now, somebody just sent me a message and said I should name this Thor McQueen. I should put 95 on the door or something. Think that's a good idea, folks? Well, I'll put number 95 on the door. Or no, that's just crazy. Okay, let's peel off the window, the tape in the window, to see how that turned out. Well, folks, that didn't work out too well. I'm going to have to try and paint a silver line on his windshield, just where that scratch is there. Okay, that's not too bad actually. A little more speck right here. There. Yeah, I can live with that. Yeah. That looks a bit like Thor's windshield, see it? I'll put another coat of black on his wheels just to make sure they're fully covered. And I had to do something about the front, those headlights. And there's some sort of a box on the front. There. That came pretty nice. That looks pretty good actually. I'm going to put some black spots for lights right here. One light here. And one light here. Now he's got 4 lights on the front, so this is going to be a bit of artistic creativity. I'm putting one more up here, right in the middle of the slot. See that? And one more over here. Hey, looking pretty good. Hey, check it out. And this front spot here, I'm gonna paint that black, this whole section here. Okay, here goes. Just a spot right here. Okay, folks, this looks like the completion of Thor. This is Hot Wheels car Thor, or Thor McQueen, or what do you want to call it? Just Thor's car. Hope you liked this video. Please hit the like button and let me know what you think of doing the superhero car. And if you get to the movie, let me know how the movie is. That came really nice. Thanks for watching, folks, and I hope you have a great day and keep sending me suggestions and ideas and comments.